Hi everyone, this is Rick McDermott here with Senior Solutions Group, and we are leading up to the 2023 Medicare annual election period, which starts in a little over a month. Those of you who are on Medicare and have a Medicare prescription drug plan and or a Medicare Advantage plan, you will be receiving your annual notice of change letters, also known as an ANOC letter, in the coming weeks. It is very, very critically important that you do not discard this letter, that you review its contents, you don't set it aside. It is not junk mail. That being said, there is going to be a plethora of junk mail coming in the mail like we've seen in the last several years. Be very, very careful who you give your information out to. The government is not going to send you letters telling you about changes to Medicare and how you're missing out on benefits. So just this week, the 10 drugs that are now part of the Biden administration's list of 10 drugs that are now open for negotiated prices have been announced. At the top of that list is Eliquis, which is a blood thinner produced by Bristol Myers Squibb Pfizer. The top 10 drugs cost taxpayers $50 billion in the last year plus. So they make up a big, huge chunk of how much we are paying for prescription drugs. Xarelto, Jardiance, Januvia, Entresto, just to name a few, Novolog, Enbrel. These are all drugs that people rely on. A lot of these are miracle drugs. I mean, with Eliquis and Xarelto, you can get off of Coumadin. You don't have to go get your labs done all the time. It works great. Here's the problem. Eliquis alone cost $1.5 billion for 2022. So the government is kind of putting the hammer down on the pharmaceutical, big pharma, so to speak, and prescription drug plans are affected by this. Also, pharmacy benefit managers are going to be affected by this. We're going to see a lot of jockeying around. There are several lawsuits right now that have been filed by big pharma and also the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. I expect these to end up in the U.S. Supreme Court. How does this affect you? Your prescription drug plan premium may escalate this year. If you don't pay attention to your annual notice of change letter, come January, if you're using Autopay for your prescription drug plan, you might see a doubling or maybe a tripling of your drug plan premium. That is unnecessary if you don't take the time to review your drug plan, which you can do on Medicare.gov's Medicare Drug Plan Finder, which is a wonderful tool. There are other tools that we have access to as well, where we can help you, assist you in this. If you take a lot of medications, especially brand name drugs, this is very important. Even if you don't take brand name drugs, if you take no drugs, if you take generic drugs only, you want to review your plan. You want to make sure that you're not overpaying for the cost of your prescription drug insurance. If you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, there's going to be some changes. We know of some changes in our area where plans will be pulling out of the market. So you're going to get a notice from your plan stating that your plan is leaving the area. So be very careful. You want to make sure when you find a new plan that your doctors are covered by that plan. You might decide, well, you know what, maybe I want to move from a Medicare Advantage plan back to regular Medicare, or vice versa. Be very careful with people sitting in grocery stores, Walmart, Kroger, Fred Meyer. These booths that are set up, they're typically new agents, and most of the time they're pushing nothing but Medicare Advantage. Nothing against Medicare Advantage, but it's not a be-all, end-all for every person. So if you talk to someone and they only talk about Medicare Advantage, or if you talk to someone and they only talk about Medicare Supplement, be very careful. So we're going to give you both sides of the coin here at Senior Solutions Group. If you have an agent, make sure that they give you all options on both sides, whether you're on regular Medicare or if you want to look at Medicare Advantage. Not everyone can afford a Medicare Supplement plan. For some people, Medicare Advantage plans are the best option. On the other hand, some people like the extra benefits that Medicare Advantage offers. If you're willing to go through a planned network of providers, that's kind of the price you pay for Medicare Advantage, as well as some prior authorizations for certain procedures and tests, Medicare Advantage could be a good fit for you. But if you don't want to go through a network, if you'd rather go to any doctor that accepts regular Medicare, then Medicare Supplement insurance could be a best option for you. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. So the government only gives us from October 15th through December 7th, a day that will live in infamy, to pick your prescription drug or your Medicare Advantage plan. If you're on a Medicare Supplement plan, you can review your plan year-round. Now, in some states, you have to go through medical underwriting, answer health questions if you want to lower the cost of your supplement plan. In other states, like where we live in Washington, there is no health questions. If you're already on a Medicare Supplement plan and it's not the basic Medicare Supplement Plan A, you can change to any plan. You can upgrade or downgrade your plan year-round. So you do not have to change your plan between October 15th and December 7th. You have all year to do that. This time is very important for those of you who are on, again, prescription drug plans and Medicare Advantage plans. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out our videos at seniorsolutions.net. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. If you found this video beneficial, please share this with a friend. We are here for you. If you have a question, you don't have to become a client. We are here for you as well. Take care and have a blessed rest of your day.